All right, boys, we're here with some personals. I'm going to run Gunther's H2 Phoenix Box 2021 first. Then we're going to run JP's Bowman Hobby. Then we're going to run Boomer's Jumbo Case. Let me get a tag on everybody real quick. And we'll get rolling. Just give me a thumbs up if you're in here. I know JP told me to run it regardless because his baby might get up here in a second. But everybody else, what? That's not. This is why. Of course. Leave it the fucking personals /. Resave. There we go. I don't know why it does this. Get. Sometimes Facebook, I tell you what. Anyway. Boomer and JP. All right. There we go. Taggy 3. Let me know when you get a thumbs up in here. We'll get it rolling. Like I said, we'll run the H2 with Gunther first, and then we will run JP's hobby box, and we'll get into the whole case of all right, I know Gunther and Boomer are in here, so let's get into Gunther's H2 Phoenix from 2021. Like I said, the hobby box for JP. We'll wrap it up with Boomer. If anybody else wants anything, let me know. Just ask. I'll get you a price. Have to run it after Boomer's thing. If you don't catch me before Boomer's thing, and it's just going to be a single box. Something small, too. You're not some crazy stuff here. I love the way Phoenix looks. I was gonna say, so many numbered parallels too. It's such a good product that like people just sleep on. I don't understand the why people sleep on it so much. Makes no sense to me. I wonder if 2021 product will go back up if Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones both have good years. Plus Justin Fields. It's actually a really deep class for quarterbacks. For guys that are still starting after their first two gigs. Plus, I know a lot of people, I hyped up Zach Wilson a lot. I really do think him playing with Aaron Rodgers behind him for a year or two, he's going to end up being a really good quarterback when Rodgers leaves. I think he needed to sit and develop behind somebody if they weren't going to let him just go out and sling the ball around, because they really didn't allow him to do that offensively. So, now he'll have that mentor, and him and Aaron Rodgers kind of have the same personality, so should work out good for him. Get in my seat better. All right, let's get rolling here. Good luck, Gunther. We have Russell Wilson to start us off, Darius Leonard, Rob Gronkowski, Devonta Smith, Nick Bolton on the red lasers. It's going to be out of 285, 13 out of 285. Jalen Hurts, Ezekiel Elliott, Jamin Davis. 69 out of 75 hot routes, Terry McLaurin on the red lasers. Nice autograph. Dude is a stud. Old scary Terry. Devontae Adams on the Heat Wave. A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill, Matt Ryan. Tremble. We have Jacoby Myers on the orange laser. It's going to be a 55 out of 99. I don't have any on me. I think I have some at the shop, though. Like, I don't have any at my house. Because I'm not quite breaking in the shop yet. I was actually waiting for a TV to come in, and then the order got canceled, so I got to go buy a TV from Best Buy before I have someone come in and install all the monitors and the TV. We have Alvin Kamara, Joe Burrow, Dan Marino, Chuba Hubbard, Joe Burrow. I'll look tomorrow when I go to the shop. DeAndre Swift, Ben Roethlisberger, Mark Brunell, John Bates, Kyler Murray on the Heat Wave, Derek Carr, Khalil Mack, Jimmy Garoppolo, Carlos Boogie Basham, Marquez Stevenson on the red lasers. That's going to be a 21 out of 285. I have Curtis Martin, Aaron Donald, Lamar Jackson. But I believe I do have a few left. We have Travis Etienne Jr., Hot Routes. I believe that's Chase Claypool, Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, Von Miller, Jalen Camp, Christian Barmore on the Lasers H2 exclusive parallel. Not numbered, just this is like the base parallel. We have Brandon Ayuk, TJ Hawkinson, Chase Young, Nico Collins, Barry Sanders on the Fire Forge, Juju Smith-Schuster, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Graham, Josh Palmer, Russell Wilson on the red lasers in the Seahawks uni. Hopefully he has a bounce-back year. Mostly just because I like this. I mean, actually, no. I would rather him just be a bum so the Broncos are in playoff contention. Let's just keep him as a bum. Never mind. Disregard my comments. We have Chad Johnson. There's already too many good teams in the AFC. We have Nick Bosa, Jared Goff, Owosu Koromora, Matthew Stafford on the lasers, Kupp, J.J. Watt, Jacobs, and Justin Fields. Matthew Stafford on the flamethrower, Tua, John Elway, Corey Davis, Kwity Paye, Joe Namath on the 35 out of 50. So I'm sure there's only like 3 guys watching this, so it'll go on deaf ears, but Aaron Rodgers actually was allowed to wear number 12 according to Joe Namath, and literally he just chose to wear 8 with his college jersey out of respect to Namath. Namath actually gave him the blessing, and so did the organization, to wear 12. We have Bobby Wagner, fun fact. Peyton Manning, Kyler Murray, Najee Harris, Brandon Stevens, Sam Darnold, Miles Sanders, C.D. Lamb, Peyton Turner. Going to have Hot Routes, Stephon Diggs, Mike Gesicki, Drew Lock, Kelsey, Racey McMath, Tommy Tremble on the yellow lasers. 101 going to Gunther. I did not realize the yellow lasers are a 101. Nice 101 hit. I don't know if you ever had a 101 pulled or if you ever pulled one, but you got one now on a Tommy Tremble. DeAndre Hopkins, Taysom Hill, T. Higgins, Jacob Harris, Trey Lance on the rising rookie, Emmitt Smith, Joe Namath, Matthew Stafford, Brevin Jordan, and DJ Shark on the 11 out of 25 on the lasers. Say, get all of the rookies sleeved up afterwards before I ship it out. We'll get Lance and Stevens. I'll go over the hits real quick before I throw them all in here. Nice, JP. Made it before I even started with your box. I mean, I was going to do Gunther first anyways, but I'm going to play it like a smart guy and say that I did him first because I wanted to make sure you were here. We have DJ Shark on the, I believe this is a teal lasers. Russell Wilson on the red lasers. Barmore. The orange Jacoby Myers, the red Bolton, the red Stevenson, and the Joe Namath on the teal and red. And then we're going to have the Terry McLaurin Hot Routes on the red, 69 out of 75. And last but not least, Tommy Tremble on the 101. Yellow. Nice 101. We've had a lot of 101s of football lately. Another nice one right there. I'll let you know if I'm more H2 at the shop tomorrow, Gunther. I'm like 98% sure I do. I just don't know how much of it that I have. There's also a lot of other stuff on the shop I don't have listed because I don't have it here. I'll take a whole picture of my whole football section for you, and you can just kind of let me know. I have a product I have a lot of is I have like a whole case of 2022 certified. It's open because one person wanted a box out of it, but I have a lot of that product. All right. Let's get rolling here. Single box of hobby for JP. Good luck. Of course, man. Yeah, I mean, any 101 sick. I mean, I know Tommy. Actually, I think Tommy Tremble should be the starting tight end this year, right? I don't know if there's anybody else in the organization. I think he started last year. I can't keep up with tight ends. I feel like a lot of teams just like interchange them and think that like just a new, same exact tight end, new team will change how their tight end's used. I feel like that doesn't even make sense half the time. I mean, whatever rookie quarterback they get's going to need a decent outlet at tight end because it's kind of how the league's set up right now. Also, JP, I'm probably going to swing up with your card sometime this weekend if that's okay, because I don't really want to throw, if I don't have to, the out of 25 Batty or the out of 10 Lugo from earlier in the mail. Just so you know. I just know on the weekend there won't be like any traffic. It'd be just as, I mean, probably get it sooner than you would in the mail, to be honest. We have DL Hall, Otani, Alonso, Harper, Corbin Carroll, Gallardo, Simmons, Daniel Matosino, Peyton Graham. I'm just going to skip the paper. I'm not going to even go over it. That's okay. We have Christian Hernandez. I mean, unless you really want me to go over the paper. Corona, Martinez. If there's color, we'll go over it. But if there's not, I don't know what the real point is. We have Luis Garcia. Alex Ramirez on the green lunar. I don't think I have to drop everything off tomorrow. So I don't think so. I'll pull them from the shipment and just bring those up too if you want. No, the redemption card. No, I didn't send it yet. Did get a nice autograph. Yenner Fernandez for the Dodgers, 46 out of 150. A lot of upside here with this guy. Like I said, I had a plan to go drop everything off this morning and then got daughter's doctor's appointment and literally forgot to put it in the car. And I was like, well, now I have to go do stuff for Bowman. So, Rainy DeJesus, Jace Jung. Unfortunately, just slowly caught up. But everything else is actually shipped out that's not Bowman, so that's always good. We have Jason Dominguez and Frammy De Leon. I mean, like I said, it'll probably get there the same time as me driving it up this weekend, to be honest. We have Wilmer Sanchez and DeSun. Tamar Johnson. Axel Sanchez Solano. Manny Machado. Gabriel Moreno. Austin Charles. Got Luis Lara on the 73 out of 150. Anybody popping in, the Bowman Hobby Personals are $260. As you can see, even cheaper than Topps. I was going to say, because I'm the man. No, I'm not joking. Because I'm that guy. No, just... No, I'm completely kidding. We have Ben Cosme, Zach Chaloff. We're going to have number 71, Cole Young. I have Ricardo Perez. Oh, a nice atomic here. Edward Julian. This dude's an absolute stud. Just completely... he's not 100% under the radar. People have been watching highlights because the Twins have been up for contention. But it's really just 2 or 3 guys went after him. We got Julian and DePaula. DePaula's another guy. I should have hyped him up more in my NL West video. I need to go make comments underneath it and say that DePaula's the truth. We got McLean, Blaze Jordan, Montez. I'm going to actually finish up those videos tonight too, I guess. We have Montez, since I'll have some time. While I'm sorting, I can edit them. We have Carlos Colmenares, Barroso, Aponte, Westberg, De Los Santos, Dylan O'Ray, the Canadian speedster, on the green lunar. I'm starting to think the hobbies, we'll see. We're going to find out. I was hoping we'd open the hobby case break tonight. But we're going to find out with Boomer's Hobby. From what I heard, the hobbies are not really loaded with a lot of color. So that's why I think that half and half might be really good. Nice Spencer Jones base right here. Ellie De La Cruz. So I really think the half and half stuff might be the best option. Get some color and a lot of autographs. We got Riley Green, or a good bit of autographs. Zach Neto, Acuna, got Yelich. Spotlight on the Roderick Arias. Because it seems like, from what I heard from people that have been watching breaks all day, that the hobby has way more color than the jumbo does. So maybe that mixture is going to be the go-to. Xavier Isaac, Colson Montgomery, Junior Garcia, another Dylan O'Ray, 101 out of 250 on the purple. But yeah, it really just depends on softball, JP. If it ends up raining, I'll come Saturday in the afternoon when my kids are sleeping. If it's not raining and I play softball Saturday, I'll come up Sunday. Ruben Santana and Tavares. Whether it's in the afternoon Sunday or we have Marcelo Mayer. I really put paper over here like a special kid. It's a nice Cam Collier. Almost Marcelo Mayer. If the weather's nice all weekend, I got to go play up in a tournament in York for my military team. We have Jason Bowen on Sunday. Simone. So on my way back down, I'll drop off the cards. We got Ryan Clifford. Which wouldn't be late because most of the time those Sunday tournaments end at like 5. Beltre. Michael Bush. This might be probably the last year I'm done playing softball. O'Ray, Brito. At least if the card stuff really takes off, Ramiro and Fernandez. I'm not going to have time. And that is the box. Let's say nice thick stack of firsts. I was going to say they're pretty good for just a hobby box. Got the chrome here. I'll top load and take care of everything afterwards. For your spotlight, we're going to get Roderick Arias, Dylan O'Ray on the green lunar. Alex Ramirez, green lunar. Going to get a paper purple Dylan O'Ray out of 150. Or out of 250, my bad. Luis Lara out of 150 on the Ray Wave Blue. Julian, or I don't know if his name's Julian or Julian. I'm assuming it's a soft J, but going on the Atomic, and then the autograph, Yenner Fernandez. A lot of upside. Talked about him in the NL West video. 46 out of 150 on the True Blue color match for the Dodgers. Nice little box there. There's just not a lot of pictures in the product. A lot of pictures are autograph only, and honestly, the pictures they have are studs. Like, I wouldn't mind. I'm actually probably going to look into trying to collect Ben Brown because I think he's going to be a guy for the Cubs that people are going to toss away is not the proper word, but that people are probably just going to yak away and not be okay with it. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I was going to say, we'll figure we'll communicate about what's going on. We're dropping it off and everything. I feel better about me hand delivering it than like I said, putting it through the postal service if I don't have to. All right, Boomer, it's time. I said I expected a case and a half of this to already be broken, but I should say a case and a half of Jumbos, but it didn't happen. Let's get this case rolling here. Good luck, buddy. I gotta talk to Foose and message him and see what he wants me to do with his out of 25, because that's gonna have to go. Let's see how much it is UPS like next day or something, which is probably what I'll do. But that definitely has to go not standard snail mail, that's for sure. It's too expensive of a card. I just want to make sure he's home because I'm going to ask for a signature to make sure there's no damn porch pirates either out there in South Dakota. We have Charm City. Nice rub. I was going to say, good luck, Boomer. Kind of go the same way I did with JP. I'm not going to slam the... I'm going to just go through the paper. And any of the chrome that's not first, just for the sake of time. I don't think either of us are... Nah, dude, more than that, bud. I think raw, that's probably a $4,000 card. I mean, I could be wrong. I would honestly, if I could sell it right away, I would sell it. If you can't get a price right away, I would grade it. Well, first off, I would grade it because I think it was a shimmer, right? I think the shimmers are a little bit harder to grade, but I'd have him look at it or send it off to somebody. I mean, I can pull it out if he wants me to before I send it and look at it. The biggest thing about sending it through UPS is I know UPS, there's an option where if he's not going to be home, he can have it put in a locker. At the very least. I mean, that's fine. I know in general, I'm sure a lot of people were at work when I was posting breaks too. I'll push them tomorrow. I know I'm being slightly passive aggressive about it. I just figured we would fill more stuff today, but like I said, I'm not worried about it. Like I told you earlier, Austin, I'm everybody's wife. Everybody gotta go see their side chick for the first couple days. I mean, I literally ordered 6 more cases today. I ordered 3 more cases of Jumbo and 3 more cases of Hobby. I doubled down like a terrible gambler. When you're down and out, just go spend more money. It'll eventually get better. All right, let's get rolling, Boomer. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully we pull something nasty. There's a ton of paper in this, by the way. There's going to be a lot of paper hits, too. We have Soto out of 499. We get an auto right away. Oh, baby. Color match and everything for the guy. 61 out of 250 on the purple. Dayan Jorge. I don't want to discuss it, Austin. I was going to say, let's put it this way. I paid as much for those 6 cases as I paid for the 10 cases I got originally. That's a really good hit by a Jorge. Cuban, they spent a shit ton of money to get him. He's a really good ball player. We got Rojas, Garcia, Rocker, Lawler, Green. We're going to have Alcantar, and then we got the Devers paper. And the color match on the purple. I think the purple cards look so good this year. The only thing is I found out today it's a net 10 account. We have Jung and Jorge, so like I don't have to pay till 10 days after I receive it because I've been asking for invoice. We have Sweeney, so that's not bad. I think originally it was 30 days. It was Osorio, Harrison, Christian Hernandez, Robert Perez Jr., 10 out of 75. Maybe I'll have Boomer start ordering the boxes. I was going to say, this man's luck is just amazing. We have Jose Ramos, 67. Have Marco Luciano, Jet Williams, Anthony Gutierrez, Corona, Montesino, Peyton Graham, Dustin Harris. We have Ellie De La Cruz on the Spotlight Power Surge. Gavin Cross, Munoz, Blanco Jr., Cole Young. Robert Perez Jr. is another guy that's one of the 2 chases in the Mariners. Montez is a much bigger chase, but Perez is like a very good second chase. Tink Hence. What's crazy to me is Tink Hence is only 20 years old. Sights on September, George Valera. This dude still mashing in minor league ball. Damn, Boomer fell asleep on me. Unfortunate. I don't think he's actually asleep. I'm just talking shit. I'm sorry. We got Adley Rutschman. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. Says I love opening Bowman. That's probably the most reason why I'm like the most disappointed about the breaks not filling. It's just that I don't get to open cards. We got 141 out of 199. I was gonna say, because I'll go real gambler. I'll get on the damn camera and I'll open all 20 cases for my damn self and resell that stuff. Not actually. I mean, I would do it if I had to. I hope I don't have to at all. Then we have Alex Ramirez, 141 out of 199 on the paper. We're going to have Bishop, Savala, Lee Sing, Logan Wagner, Azuna, Blaze Jordan. Did Harbrough pull anything good today, Austin? We got Sal Frelick, Drew Jones on the 5-tool prospects. Have Encarnacion Rodriguez, Colas, Cedeno, Martinez, and Matt McLean. He always seems to be good for a pretty big hit every release. I forget which months he pulled something really big in draft. I can't even remember what it was off the top of my head right now. It was for you, wasn't it? And get our second autograph, Nick Morabito. Yeah, but Collier, unfortunately, right now, Oh, he pulled the Crawford Super, or he pulled a version of Crawford Super? Oh, Reggie Crawford Super. That's right. George Valera, different Crawford. I was like, I feel like the Carl Crawford Sun Super is bigger than Oh, okay. The autograph, that's nice. We got Jacob Berry, Bergala, Chacon, Rodriguez. I mean, that's better than the Montez out of 25. Avina, Lawler. Was it the autograph or was it the base card? Gonzalez, Lionel James, Luis Rodriguez, Chase DeLauder on the 6 out of 99 grass green. Going to Boomer. Well, everything's going to Boomer. We have Jason Dominguez. It's like such a habit to say that. Like, I feel like such a dummy. I'm like, sitting here doing a personal. That goes to the Atlanta Braves. We have Peraza, Yordani De Los Santos. We have Luis Lara, Figueroa, Yu Lee, Jones, and Frias. Oh, that's pretty good. We have Taj Bradley. I have Anthony Gutierrez on the spotlight. We have Blyes. Colby Thomas, Jorge Baez, Bastidas, Matt Mervis on the green. Lunar. We have Pedro Leon, number 69 for the memes. And we have the third autograph, Damon Keith, 470 out of 499. Only autograph guy. Like I said, I think a lot of people's product's going to dry up, and that's probably where the group will catch its stride if people still want to break Bowman, because I don't think there's going to be, unless you want to go to one of the big boys, which I guess is fine, but... We have Francisco Alvarez. You have Alonso, Perez Jr., Drew Jones, Vaquero, Jackson Merrill, Tyler Soderstrom, Jackson Churio, James Wood, Gano, Baez, Holiday, Churio, and Evan Carter. Boomer, you said you bought a jumbo from your local guy, right? How much was he charging for a box of jumbo, if you don't mind me asking, because I'm curious. Box number 2. Good autographs in box number 1. It's not bad. Actually, it depends how regular of a customer you are, because I was going to say, you could make it cheaper. So, like, if you're in a lot or hang out, like... Yeah, most places only got one case. I was going to say, the guy near me got 2, and he's been in business for, like, 40 years. I don't even know. Where's St. Lucie at? Because that's where you're at. Port Lucie, St. Lucie, something like that. Is that all the way at the bottom? Sorry, I creepily know everybody's address because I got to mail them stuff. Not that I'm some sort of creeper. I was going to say. No, but like what part of Florida? Like Central Florida, South Florida, Atlantic Coast, the Gulf Coast. I mean, I know the Mets have a minor league team down there, but I think they have a minor league team down there. Right there, is it their A affiliates down there? Got a 44 out of 99, Austin Charles on the green grass. Okay. How is that close to like Vieira, Florida? Or is that way south from Vieira? Where they built I don't know if you probably don't play softball, but if you do, where they built a big U-Trip complex. We have Encarnacion, Rodriguez, Colson Montgomery, Gilbert Ballesteros, Manuel Rodriguez, Jacob deGrom, and Prado. Shea Langeliers, Tamar Johnson. Have Rojas, Garcia, Jorge, Anthony, Parada, and then Zach Veen. So combine the first with these, like that's not. It's funny too. Speaking of the price of the jumbos, Jordan Walker. It's like shop owners complain about the prices going high, but if David Adams doesn't like push the price up and they only get one case, like they're losing out on a bunch of money they're used to getting. We got Trey Sweeney, Azorio. I never understood the bit. Maybe your shop owner doesn't. A lot of shop owners I know locally bitch about everything. We got Burgos, Pedro Ramirez, Daniel Espino, like a bunch of bitter old men. Okay, nice. I was gonna say we have Riley Green on the spotlight. So normally I go down there twice a year, but I go down at least once a year to play civilian. Normally the Military Worlds is down there, but this year they put it back to Augusta where the Masters is at. I'm gonna see if I can go down early, depending how what's coming out baseball wise, and see if I can get around it on Augusta. We got Jacob Berry, Bergala, Brooks Lee, Arias, Justin Crawford, Khalil Watson. Normally they'll let military guys do it, so we'll see what happens. We have Brett Batty, Henry Ramos on the 46 out of 75, Canary Yellow. Gavin Cross, Samuel Munoz, Mesa, Mercedes, Angel Gano, 57 out of 399 on the Lava. Ganau. His name's Ganau, not Gano. Ganau. I looked it up on Google because I was like, that A accent in the O, or the O accent with the A next to it, I have no clue how to say it. It's Ganau. And then Google was yelling at me. I was going to say we got Trey Sweeney, Jackson Churio, Christian Hernandez, Braylon Bishop, Savala, Poaka, Grego Caminero, Max Wagner, and Oscar Colas. Oh, nice spotlight here with the Adley Rutschman. And yeah, he's a pretty solid first name, Austin Charles, that is, I was going to say. Jordan Lawler, Aviano Fernandez, Beltre, Serta, Angel Ganau, Guardians, Dayon Freyes, 402 out of 499. Nice refractor there. Got Colson Montgomery. And Glider Figueroa, 195 out of 499. Nice little autograph there. We have Gunnar Henderson. We have Colby Thomas, Jorge, Arroyo, Cowser, Cabrera, Bush. I have McLean. I have Simone Juan. We have Juan Alonso, Robert Perez, Khalil Watson, Tamar Johnson, Blyes, Tamar Johnson again, Justin Crawford, Spencer Torkelson on the 116 out of 399, and this is just a lime green. It's not the grass green. The grass green is a chrome. Did you want me to swap them, Boomer, or you want me to just give them the card? So I understand from my standpoint, that's all. We have James Wood, Canal, De Los Santos, Gomez, Mervis, Jackson Churio. I have Vaughn Grisham, Jackson Holiday, Martin Gonzalez, Brady House, Eric Brown Jr., Luciano, Yenner Fernandez, and Acuna. So I'll put it in the box over here. Looks like it's a Jorge kind of box or case. Another Jorge. Nice hit. They signed him for so much money, and he waited till he was 19 to sign. Cuban had to defect. Very, very good bubble. Man, the Rockies organization has so much talent in it. I just really hope they can keep guys and sign guys. They can be so competitive. Their owner doesn't be a complete cheap ass. We have Anthony Volpe. He's kind of like the Pirates owner. Like if they just sign guys and bring them up, Luis Lara, Figueroa, Artiga, Ruiz, Suzak, and Martinez, and kind of do what the Braves have done and sign the guys for cheaper, they could be very successful. But instead, they just go the cheap. I'm a cheap ass route and don't want to sign anybody. The Orioles are kind of in the same boat, but the Orioles owner will actually spend money if he's competitive. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Rutschman doesn't get a fat ass contract. Into box number 3. Okay, I look. I'm obviously not I cheer for the Orioles, but I'm not an Orioles fan. The Chris Davis contract was not a bad contract when it was signed. I partially blame Chris Davis, and I partially blame the Orioles medical team. Because there's no reason your star player shouldn't make sure he has his Adderall prescription stuff properly put into the MLB system. Like, that's on the organization as well as Chris Davis. Because that's really what changed him, right? He couldn't focus on hitting. And then he failed a drug test because of that. Like, that's partially the organization's fault, not just the player's fault. Like, that's him letting down the Orioles and the Orioles letting him down. Well, it did because he had a waiver for the OG Adderall that makes you a superhuman if you need it, compared to the extended release, because the league had changed and said that Adderall is not allowed by players, only extended release. And he had to switch to extended release if you didn't have your waiver grandfathered, which is like a whole different type of Adderall. Because he's trying to be hyper-focused for whatever ADHD he has. He's not trying to be like I can focus on medial tasks all day long. Like, he's trying to make sure he can focus on a damn baseball with people screaming and whatever else. Like, if you go, like, I did a bunch of research about it because I argue with my, like, I live in Baltimore and I like to argue with Ravens and Orioles fans just for fun. Well, I used to. I don't have time to do it anymore just because it pisses them off. I love trolling me some Ravens fans. We got Cade Cavalli, 254 out of 499. Like, they're about to trade for D-Hop and still not have Lamar Jackson. Like, it doesn't matter if you have D-Hop, OBJ. You could bring back a prime Antonio Brown. If you don't have somebody to throw in the damn football, it don't matter what wide receivers you have. Another nice hit here on the autograph. Moises Ballesteros. And even if they get D-Hop, like, they can't afford to sign Lamar. We're going to have Juan Alonso, Robert Perez Jr., Elijah Green, Colas, Cedeno, Cam Collier. At least not without affecting the defense. Like, something has to give. You can't have, like, a super team with limited salary cap. Oh, stop. We have Von Grisham, Marcelo Mayer. I might as well go try out for a quarterback. I bet you I could throw the football around better than he can. We got James Wood, Ganau, Hernandez, Rocker. I was going to say. We have Zach Veen. We have Martin Gonzalez, Brady House. Peyton Graham, Kyle Harris, Sin. Ambrose Tavares, 236 out of 499. Huntley is terrible. Look, if my fat ass got in a better shape, I guarantee. Look, it's the same thing I used to say about fighting Manny Pacquiao. Like, if I got in, like, really good shape, like when I was in college, I could go play. I could go back up some of these guys in the NFL. I'd put money on it. The fact is A, I like eating way too much to get on a strict diet. And I mean, I don't have time to get in that kind of shape now, but even when I was younger, I like eating too much. I was going to say. I did think about I think the Ravens were doing walk-ons for something when I first got here. I did think about trying to, because I was in, like, pretty good shape when I was in the Air Force. We have Gunnar Henderson spotlight trying to jump on the Ravens practice squad, because I think they were looking for a practice squad quarterback. Tamar Johnson when I first got here, because a couple guys behind Flacco were hurt. Marcelo Mayer, Isaac Rafaela Chacon, Rodriguez, Valerio. Because I was playing flag football like twice a weekend. We have Gunnar Henderson. I was actually throwing a football around a bunch, and I always use like an NFL-sized football because it just felt better. Samuel Munoz, 52 out of 150. I wouldn't mind getting murdered by linebackers on the practice squad for the $150K they have to give you or whatever. Now I wouldn't like that because, I mean, I'm a different place in my life, but when you're 23 years old, like $150K is a lot of money. Got Fernandez, Beltre, Asuna, Blanco Jr., Cole Young, Ramos. We have Robert Hassel III, Coleman Aris. I'd be okay getting hit by Ray Lewis every day. That's fine. Colby Thomas, Jorge Martinez, Sang, Wagner, and Carson Williams. Brett Batty on the spotlight. Got Jackson Holiday. And I keep putting paper in the chrome pile there. Have Peroza, Almonte, Juan, Burgos, Avias de la Cruz. I'm not sure if they did. I have to go look. It should be on the checklist. We got Andrew Painter. And we're going to have an auto-only guy, Matthew Wood, 34 out of 100 for the Brewers. I don't see why they wouldn't. I just don't know how big of a print run it is. Got Nolan Gorman. Ramirez, Acuna, Rada, Baez, Bastidas, Frelick. We got Jordan Lawler, Ellie De La Cruz. I have Jace Jung, Martinez, Churio, Drew Jones, Vaquero, Harry Ford. And I know people always watch or we have Yafri Solano, Dominguez, Rodriguez, Baez, Holiday, Jace Jung. We have Miguel Vargas, Christian Hernandez. We have DePaula, Geloff, Frias, James, Fernandez on the teal shimmer, 21 out of 125. There's definitely print lines on here. I have Edgar Chiro. Here we go, buddy. Boom. 78 out of 290. It's 76 out of 299 on the Cam Collier Speckle. Nice hit there. Ellie De La Cruz. The last bit here. Aponte, Avino, Lee, Jones, and Joshua Baez. Get a gold paper, 1 out of 50 Soto. We have Samuel Munoz, Mejia, Arroyo, De Los Santos, Gomez, Mervis, Walker. Corbin Carroll, Christian Hernandez, Baroza, Almonte, Brown Jr., Luciano, Fernandez, Luciano. And we're going to have a Gabriel Martinez on the base. I have like 5 Jackson Holiday autographs I need to get graded, actually. Speaking of Jackson Holiday, we have Ellie De La Cruz. I have a bunch of Colton Cowser I could get graded too. Alex Ramirez, Brian Acuna, Artiga, Ruiz, Daniel Isaac, Brooks Lee, especially since he's about to get called up. We have Gunnar Henderson. Probably in the middle of this summer, so probably should get on that. We got Tamar Johnson, Anthony Gutierrez. There was another spot like Gunnar Henderson. We have Josh Jung, Martinez, Brooks Lee, Arias, Crawford, Peraza. Gabriel Moreno. I have Luis Angel. Acuna, 92 out of 125 on the blue lunar. Yeah, I don't have his first. I have a like top 100 or something. I don't know. I bought a collection. It has a bunch of stuff in it. We got Solano, Jason Dominguez. I just got to get it graded. Max Wagner, Mesa. Not that card in particular. I just got to get a bunch of stuff graded. Yes, or Mesa, Drew Romo, Robert Hassel III, Carlos Colmenares, DePaula, Jaloff, Paaka Greco, Caminero. Got Austin Charles for the Royals, 168 out of 199 on the purple lunar. All these lunars means there has to be way more product than there seems to be so far. We have Brian Rashiro. We're going to have Brett Batty on the spotlight. Jackson Holiday. Max Muncy, Ramos, Cabrera, Serta, James Wood. On the green lunar. Talk to you later, JP. We got Jacob Berry. We have Nolan Gorman. Gonna have another Gabriel Martinez, and this time it's gonna be a blue lunar, 45 out of 150. A little bit off center, nonetheless, nice autograph. Got Shea Langeliers. Gabriel Gonzalez, Cam Collier, Edwin Arroyo, Colton Cowser, Alex Ramirez on the fuchsia, 171 out of 199. Have PCA. Jordan Lawler, Ellie De La Cruz. Have Lubier, Boyd, Watson, Tamar Johnson, Blyes, Elijah Green. Have Carlos Jorge on the gold shimmer. It's going to be a 14 out of 50. Nice gold shimmer there, Boomer. We have a Ponte, Montgomery, Gilbert, Ballesteros, Wells. Have Riley Green, Mayer. Mayer again. Carlos Jorge, Anthony, Parada, Max Muncy. Have Zach Veen. Fernandez, Beltre, Simone Juan, Burgos, Ramirez, and Kyle Manzardo. Halfway through, so far pretty good. What this shop local have for hobbies, Boomer? He have them down by like 260 where I had them, or do you have them for more than that, like the 275 Tops has? I'm assuming you probably got, what, 2 cases of them? We have Gabriel Gonzalez, Cam Collier, or James Rodriguez, Baez, Brennan Davis. Gabriel Moreno, Blyes. Lou Beer. Yeah, I mean, the 260 price is good. I was going to say Lee, Brock Jones, Frias. We have Samil De La Rosa. A little bit of an unknown here, super young kid. This is a long hold, Boomer. I think he's a 17-year-old. Or maybe he's a little bit older, but this kid, he's a long hold. I was going to say not a lot known about him. Big ass hand, just literally knocking. Jesus. Apparently I have depth perception issues that I didn't know I had. Andy Pages. Have Mejia, Chacon, Rodriguez, Avino. Have Cruz. Vaquero on the spotlight. Yeah, so it seemed like the newer shops that haven't been around for that are like tier 1 shops got 2 and 1, like 2 hobby, 1 jumbo. Seems like the ones that are tier 2, I think there's 3 tiers. The ones that are tier 2s got 3 and 2, and then the ones that are tier 3 got 4 and 2 or 5 and 2. But it doesn't seem like anybody got more than 2 cases of jumbo. We have Baroza, Almonte, Blanco Jr., Cole, Rafaela, Valera. We have Riley Green, Max Wagner. Get to the fuchsia paper here, Gabriel Gonzalez. We have Lee Sang, Wagner, Azuna, Jackson Jobe. We have Kumar Rocker, De Los Santos. We have Jace Jung, Gabriel Martinez, Oscar Colas, Cedeno, Martinez, and Mason Wynn. Machado. Gonna have Nolan Gorman. On the spotlight. Carlos Colmenares. Jet Williams, Anthony Gutierrez, Baez, Bastidas, Khalil Watson. Oh, looks like it finally started to rain. Hear it outside. Roderick Arias. Kyler Fedko, 2 out of 100. Another atomic. 2 atomics in the case. That's pretty nice. Corbin Carroll. We have Arias, Herrera, Drew Jones, Vaquero, Rada, Jet Williams. Have Andrew Painter, Mayer. Max Muncy, Ramos, Holiday, Jackson Churio, Jose Peroza. 217 out of 299 on the speckle. Nick Gonzalez. 63. Miguel Vargas right there. With Corey Seager on the purple. 134 out of 250. And then we're going to have Yoangel Aponte on the blue lunar. 142 out of 150. Put him back there with his Blue Jays Bash brother. Gilarte. Some nice color in this one, too. We have Solano, Jason Dominguez, Jordan Lawler, Elijah Green, Roman Anthony, 79 out of 250. It's not as much color as the hobby is per card, I should say, per capita. Dylan Lesko, but there's definitely more color than what people have been telling me, at least in this jumbo case. Obviously, every case is different. Knock on wood, it continues. We have Alvarez, Colas. We have DePaula, Geloff, Harrison, Hernandez, Rocker, Noel. We have Lindor and somebody else on the paper right there. Nolan Gorman, Curtis Mead, Edouard Julian, Ellie De La Cruz, Aponte, Corona, Montesino, Graham, and Kyle Harrison. And that is going to be that box. Box number 5. Pretty decent one right there. We do have 7 people watching, so interesting. We got a lot of silent types out there. Guys are allowed to talk. I won't bite. I know Boomer and Austin are talking, but I meant to tell JP before he went to sleep. I posted those oranges on the Big Baseball group, and people were asking me. No, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I was gonna say, just giving you guys a hard time. You have Dominic Canzone, 1/75 on the Canary Yellow. Autograph only guy. Bishop, Zavala, O'Ray, and Brito with Ryan Clifford. Garrett Mitchell, Samuel Munoz. Clifford's a guy I would hold a little bit because I feel like he's not getting as much hobby love as he should yet. We have Encarnacion, Rodriguez, Gilarte, De La Cruz, Ramiro. Just in general, if anybody pulls one that's watching, Colmenares. I think some people are starting to realize he's potentially a stud, but Zach Feem, he's just not getting the love that he probably should in the hobby. On his singles prices, we have Jefferson Rojas, Garcia, Malloy, Lugo, Marco Luciano on the 112/125 on the Teal Lunar, I mean. Luis Matos. Have Alvarez on the Spotlight. Brady House. Laura. Figueroa, Neto, Acuna. Spencer Jones, Arroyo. Josh Jung. Cam Collier on the lime green. 253/399 on the lime green paper. Jacob Berry for Bergala, Santana, Tavares, Jason Chourio, Benny Montgomery, Robert Hassel, Josh Baez, Gavin Cross, Samuel Munoz, Jace Bowen, Simone, Olmas, and Martinez. Jackson Holiday on the spotlight. Orioles have a lot of spotlight cards. Good lord. We have Drew Jones. 5-tool potential. Marcelo Mayer, Isaac DeJesus Garcia. Tavares. On the green lunar. Hernandez. And we have one of my sleepers here, Jay Savina. 281 out of 499. A lot of power for Avina. Peraza. Fernandez, Beltre, De Leon, DeLauder, Davis, Rafaela. Lawler, Jorge. Colby Thomas, Jorge. Sanchez, the son. Grayson Rodriguez. We have Juan Alonso, Ricardo Perez, Ben Cosme, Austin Charles, Noelvi Marte, Adley Rutschman, Elijah Green, James Wood, Ganau, Montez Julian, Daniel Suzak, 132 out of 150. Nice hit here. Number 5 in the Athletics organization. Very good defensive catcher at the very least. Has some upside with the bat as well. Number 25 on the James Wood. This is a... Come on, color. Alex Ramirez. This is a really nice hit right here. This is his first autographs. Just so you know, Boomer. This guy doesn't have a first. Like, there's no first on the card, but this is his first auto. And he's very good. This is actually the guy that's pushing the Mets price. Is Alex Ramirez's first autograph? I just think because it doesn't have a first on it, because his first was in 2021 Chrome. It's taken a little bit to get the autograph right, but that's why the price is pushed high, because he's a stud. Just so you know when you're looking at it, Ellie De La Cruz. We have Martinez, Gonzalez, Martin Gonzalez, not Martinez. De Los Santos, Perozzo, Blaze Jordan, and Colton Cowser. And a box number 7. All right, let's get going. Box number 7. Lubir, Boyd, Perez, Ben Cosme, Austin Charles, Cartaya. We have Tristan Casas, Baez, Jonathan Mejia, Arroyo, Blaze Jordan, Montez, Julian, Meade, Edward Julian for the Twins. Nice hit there. Talked about him earlier about how he's underrated. I have Henry Davis, I have Perozzo, Almonte de los Santos, Perozzo, Jonathan Mejia, 20 out of 125. We have Soderstrom, Michael Harris the second on the spotlight. We have Samuel Munoz, Alex Ramirez, Acuna, Neto, Acuna, Spencer Jones, Gavin Williams, Nolan Gorman, Michael Arroyo, 20 out of 499. Mariners, I have Jace Jung, Martinez, Ruben Santana, Tavares, Churio, Crawford, Colson Montgomery, Rafaela. I have Solano, Dominguez, Bowen, Simone, Olmas, and Gutierrez. We have Arias on the spotlight. I have Elijah Green, Arias, Herrera, DeJesus Garcia, Ruben Santana, and number 91, Kobe Mayo. Santana on the green lunar. Have an 81 out of 299, Hayden Yanger. Say great stuff, has really good numbers on the speckle. Garrett Mitchell. We'll be talking about him in the AL East video. We have Max Muncy, Ramos, Frammy De Leon, DeLauder, Henry Davis, Andy Pages. I have Leover Paguero, Colton Cowser, Brady House, Gabriel Gonzalez, Cam Collier, Sanchez Deson, Anthony Volpe. Have Rafaela. The Blue Jays in the back row are Gabriel Martinez and Yoangel Aponte. We have Mayer, Isaac, Paguero, Malloy, Lugo. Neither of them are Moreno. Westberg, that's what you're asking. Andrew Taylor, 133 out of 150. On the true blue. The Paula. It's not Beltre either. I was going to say, it's not the two guys you're looking for. We got Geloff, O'Ray, Brito, Clifford, Fakiro, Vargas, Mejia. We have Elly De La Cruz, Aponte, Gilarte, De La Cruz, Ramiro, and Cole Young. To wrap up that box. Into the last box here. Those you might actually be able to get for a decent price because he's not, I mean, he's decent, but he's not great. Also, I normally don't advertise energy drinks, but no one's tried the C4 Smart Energy with like the coffee caffeine in it. It's not like the synthesized caffeine. It's actually pretty decent. It doesn't give you like that jittery stuff if you try to drink other energy drinks. I would drink more coffee. I just honestly can't stand the taste. I've tried. And then to make it taste good, to put like sugar or sweetener or whatever, like it's just not good to make it taste better. I just don't like the taste of coffee at all. I tried to drink it black. I tried to drink it with a little bit of creamer, with a little bit of sugar. I can't do it. I think the rock stuff has natural caffeine in it too, but it's so damn expensive. Garrett Cole. Oh, baby. Hoo-wee. 10 out of 250, Matt Mervis. Nice hit, Boomer. Nah, Red Bull will kill you. I was going to say, I drink way too much. I mean, honestly, I drink way too much Red Bull and vodka whenever I was in Europe, man. That's like their, it's like their water. Just way too much of it. Too much Bowman dust on the dam. Gotta wipe down the top. I gotta wipe down the stands and top loaders after this break. Max Muncy, Ramos, Clifford, Bowen, Simone, Manzardo. Moreno, Jorge. Gonna send away some of my stuff to PS. Send away some good chunk of stuff to PSA to get the feel for them, and then I'm gonna start doing consignment too. By the way, talking about cleaning stuff, we have Gabriel Gonzalez. Not consignment. I'm gonna do grading. Collier, Ramiro, O'Ray, Brito, Leone, and anything you get in a break, I'll clean it and prepare it for PSA for free. Other than you got to pay the grading fee, just so you guys know. I know Dave and I know Boomer was asking about grading too. Luciano. Blake Lubier, Lugo, Gallardo, De La Cruz, Jackson Merrill. I know that Dave is only like an SGC guy, but I'll send it to whoever. I'm gonna try to build up an account with PSA so we can get good pricing. We have Elly De La Cruz because for baseball, I think you can get away with SGC or CSG or whoever, and not lose too much value. Even Beckett, but football or for football and basketball, it's PSA or bust. We have Oscar Colas. SGC has like no place in that market. It's kind of crazy. We got Trey Sweeney. I think the reason SGC survives in baseball is because they're so good at vintage. Azorio, Jones, De Los Santos, Kyle Harrison, 3 out of 399 on the lava. This is actually their number one prospect in the Giants organization. So pitcher, but throws gas. We have Rachirio. I want to have Jace Jung on the 55 out of 150. Got Corbin Carroll. Gabriel Gonzalez, 99 out of 499. And I know that the upcharging is kind of BS, but the big boys for the Mariners. Jet Williams, Gutierrez, Churio, Neto, Acuna, Austin Wells. I know Tom Scarberry's asking about grading too. We have Sal Frelick, Drew Jones. The consignment stuff's going to have to be the end of the year before I start consigning things. We have Arias, Herrera, Olmos, Santana, Taveras, and Max Muncy. Christian Yelich. Anthony Gutierrez on the spotlight. We have Miguel Blais. Luis Lara, Figueroa, Corona, Montesino, Bacosme. Green Lunar. Elijah Green. Brock Jones, 98 out of 499 on the auto. Brett Batty, Jacob Berry, Bergala, Henry Davis, DeJesus, Garcia, and Jordan Walker. Tyler Soderstrom and Jackson Churio. Gavin Cross, Munoz, DeSon, De Leon, DeLauder, and Marco Luciano. Braylon Bishop, Zavala, Charles, Sanchez, and Brooks Lee. Langeliers, Yordi De Los Santos. Encarnacion, Hector Rodriguez, Julian, Perez, Bacosme, and Oswald Peraza. We have Juan Corella, the Yankees, for the last autograph. We have Valera. Rojas, Garcia, Perozzo, Blaze, Jordan, Montez, and Drew Romo. And that's the break, Boomer. I was going to say we will go over the hits. Appreciate you. So overall, a pretty solid case in my personal opinion. just the numbered guys, I was going to say. Leave out all the spotlights and green lunars. Looks like a slew of them. And also, Boomer, the way stuff is filling, might have more jumbos for personals. Get a whole case filled up, whether you want to do it yourself or split it in the future. The price would obviously be slightly different, but let's get going into the numbered cards. We have the Sky Blue Soto, Cavalli Sky Blue, Torkelson, lime green out of 399. Just really depends on how we fill stuff, because I mean, if things aren't going to fill, obviously I still have to move the product some. We have Frias out of 499, Ganau out of 399, Ramos out of 75. You've seen all the hype. Matt Mervis on the green lunar. You've seen, I mean, you're in the group, but you've seen the hype about everybody. Oh, you have jumbos, you're gonna have jumbos, and then we didn't really fill them. We have Delauder out of 99, Alex Ramirez. I'm just gonna go with, like I said to Austin, the analogy of everybody that's in break groups got side chicks where like they come back to their main squeeze after the side chick runs out of being a good time. We have 299 on the fuchsia, 199 Alex Ramirez, Robert Perez Jr. out of 75, Austin Charles out of 199, Acuna on the paper out of 125, Soto on the gold, Fernandez on the teal shimmer, George Valera sights on September out of 125. De La Cruz. We have Simon Munoz on the blue, Tavares out of 499. Gabriel Gonzalez on the sky blue. Chase Jung out of 150. We have Kyle Harrison out of 399. Arroyo out of 499. Mejia on the teal shimmer out of 125. And Daniel Susac out of 150. Cam Collier on the lime green. Luciano on the lunar teal. Anthony out of 250. Seager out of 250. And Perosa on the shimmer. We're going to have the Juan Carrella, Brock Jones out of 499, Figueroa out of 499, Andrew Taylor on the true blue, Hayden Yanger out of 299 on the speckle, Julian on the base, Ramirez on the base. Two big guys right here, Boomer, I would hold. Sleeper and then absolute stud, even though he doesn't have his first. I mean, you don't have to hold Ramirez. People buy Ramirez. I'm just saying, remember, this is his first autograph with no first on it, Alex Ramirez. He has other first Bowman, but that's the first time he signed. We have Damon Keith out of 499, Canzone out of 75 on the Canary Yellow, Ballesteros, Jorge, De La Rosa, Gabriel Martinez, and Morabito. I just don't want someone to... I don't want you, if you try to sell it, someone be like, that's not his first, when it is. Because people are going to try to argue with you to try to take you to the cleaners, because people in the hobby seem to be generally assholes when it comes to buying and selling cards. Gabriel Martinez, 45 out of 150. That's actually probably my biggest issue why I don't sell, why I'm having a lot of trouble selling collection, is because I just don't feel like dealing with the haggling people right now while I'm trying to get the whole shop like fully opened and stuff. Because that'll like grind on your mental state. We have 142 out of 150 on Aponte, Avina out of 499, Austin Charles out of 99 on the grass, Fedco out of 100, and Wood, two nice atomics, the Wood and the Fedco. I just really like the way the atomic looks autograph wise. Not the best prospects, but overall nice looking cards. Then we're going to get into the big boys here. We have Carlos Jorge on the gold shimmer, 14 out of 50. Matt Mervis, 18 out of 250. Nice hit there. Dope color match. Hit it as the first auto on the Dayan Jorge, the Cuban, on the purple out of 250. And then Cam Collier, 76 out of 299 on the speckle. Overall, very solid case, Boomer. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you coming in the group and helping fill stuff. I'll say, obviously, you've been hitting monsters, so that helps a lot. But And I appreciate the fact that you don't come in and try to like not obviously I'll hook you up if you grab multiple spots, but you don't come in and like demanding stuff. I really appreciate that. I was gonna say it's just great personality. One of the good guys of the group. I appreciate you. You guys have a good night. I'm assuming nobody else wants any personals, as probably everybody else is asleep. If anybody does, I'll wait like 5 minutes. 260 on Bowman Hobbies. I was gonna say, and anything else that I do have. Jumbo Hobbies or Jumbos are not available right now. That'll be pending later on down the line of the product run. But I'll wait like 5 minutes while I clean up some of this stuff. If anybody wants anything, let me know. I think there's only a couple people in here. I think it's Dave who's been contemplating taking the Blue Jays on the jumbo break. But other than that, I don't think there's anybody watching. Somebody on YouTube, but I am here. I'm just cleaning up. Sounds good. I was going to say. I am here, everybody. I'm just literally cleaning up from the break. Just so you guys know. I'm going to assume nobody is looking for more personal, so I'm going to hop off of here. I appreciate you guys.